Good morning, my dear students, the students of grade 5. Today's lesson is going to be divided into two parts. The first part is a grammar, which is quotation and quotation marks in Readers and Writers Notebook, page 421. The second part will be the writing, which is the parody, how to write a parody. And we explained this part before. I'm going to put another video or the second part of today's lesson in another video, guys, to check if you understand it or not. In the first part, the quotation and the quotation marks, I'm going to show you today how to put the quotation marks, which is like this. Some of you are going to say, teacher, we know it, like the commas lesson. In the commas lesson, everyone knows that, but all of us are mixed up in using the commas. Today's lesson is going to continue the series of the punctuation and how to put a quotation mark in a sentence or in a question. Guys, first we have to know what are the quotation marks and why we use quotations in English. Have a big look in this worksheet. In the grammar here, you have to know that the quotation and the quotation marks, yes, the first part, you have to know that the direct quotation gives a person's exact words. So we have quotation in English as this one in here, because we want to tell the reader that these exact words are for example, Jamie, for Muhammad, for Faris, for anybody. So when I put quotation marks like this one, it means that the exact words inside the quotation marks are for a specific person. We have four possessions of quotation and quotation marks. Number one, when the quotation comes last in a sentence. When the quotation comes last in a sentence, set it off with a comma. Like how? When I say, for example, Jamie asked, what was the Hindenburg? What was the Hindenburg? This question, I didn't ask this question, but Jamie asked this question. So the exact words here are for Jamie. That's why we put them with a quotation mark, like this one. But guys, don't forget, when the exact words comes at last or at the end of the sentence, you have to put a comma before it. This is the first part. The second part, when the quotation comes first in a sentence, a comma, a question mark, or exclamation mark sets off the quotation. Like how? Like in this sentence in here, I have this part of the sentence and this is another part. This part of the sentence, if you can see that the exact words comes at the beginning, comes first. So you have to follow the exact words with a comma inside the quotation marks. Inside the quotation marks. And in the second sentence, it was enormous. She added the part it was enormous in here. Don't forget that it was enormous in here. They put exclamation mark inside the quotation marks, not outside, inside the quotation marks. So what I want to say here is that if you want to put a quotation mark and it comes at the beginning of the sentence, it should be followed with a comma, a question mark, or exclamation mark like this one. Number three, when the quotation is interrupted by words, keep focusing in this part. When the quotation is interrupted by words that tell who is speaking. For example, I have a sentence like this, and all this sentence, it's one sentence, teacher, but the problem is that they interrupted the sentence in the middle by the person who said that part or who spoke it. So if you interrupted the sentence by the person who said it, you have to do what? You have to do the following, guys. First of all, the first part that you cut in here, you have to put quotation mark for it, a separate quotation mark. And the second part in here, you have to put another quotation mark. So again, teacher, please. I said if the quotation mark, if the sentence, all this is a sentence. All this part is a sentence, is one sentence. But the problem is that they interrupted this sentence or they divide this sentence by the word he added. He added, it showed you that these sentences or these parts of a sentence are said by somebody in here, by a person in here. He. So because they interrupted the sentence or they divided the sentence into two parts, so you have to divide your quotation like this. You have to put here quotation mark and in here another quotation mark. Okay guys, this is number 3. Number 4, use end punctuation and a capital letter if the second part of the quotation does not begin a new sentence. Like how, teacher? Like in this one here. I want you to keep focusing in number 4 and in number 3. What can you find in here? Both of the sentence, number 3 and number 4, are cut or are divided by the person, are interrupted by the person who said it, right? But one of you is gonna tell me, but teacher, in the first one here, dirigibles were lighter than air, you put a comma. And because they were filled with the hydrogen, you put a full stop. But look at the second one in here. Isn't hydrogen flammable? You put a question mark. And in here, what kept it from exploding? Another question mark in here. Yes, I will tell you. Yeah, that's right, because guys, this is a sentence, so I have to put here a comma or a full stop according to the sentence. And this is a question, so I put a question mark. But this is not the point. The point in here is in this part in the middle. Yes. If you can see, you will find he added followed by a comma. And the word ask Jimmy followed by a full stop. Teacher, why the part in here followed by a comma and it's the person? We interrupted the sentence or we divided the sentence by the person who said it. And in here, we put a full stop. What's the difference in here? Yes, I will tell you. In the first one, we put a comma in the middle, this one, because the sentence, if you can see in here, this is not the end of the sentence. It's not a new one. This is the same sentence, but they continued the part from here, they continued in here. Like dirigibles were lighter than air, and then I continue because they were filled with hydrogen. Look at the second one. Isn't the hydrogen flammable? Ask Jimmy. What kept it from exploding? This is a question and this is a new question. So we divided them with Jimmy, so we have to put a full stop. So guys, to recap all that, you have to know is that if we divided the sentence like this, if it's a new sentence, just put a full stop like this one. If it's the same sentence but they continued in the second part, put a comma in here. This is the point today, guys, and this is number 4. Okay, so this is the 4 cases for quotation and quotation marks. Let's go back again to the lesson in here. Like for example, the direction. Rewrite each sentence, add quotation marks where they are needed. Are the blends dirigibles? The word dirigible for because I know that you are gonna ask me what does it mean. This is a dirigible, guys. It's like an aircraft without wings. Okay, this is dirigible. Going back again. Are the blends dirigibles? Ask it Max. He wants you here to put a quotation mark. Put a quotation mark in here, like are the blends dirigibles? I put here. Yes, I put quotation marks in here. Ask it Max. Because those are the exact words of Max. Number 2, no, they aren't explained V because they aren't rigid. So no, they aren't. I put it here in here, quotation mark. Yes. And in here, I put the second part of the sentence in another quotation mark, as I told you. Number 3, V said the framework is like a skeleton. V said, okay, I put a comma. Why you put a comma, teacher? Because I want to say that the following words or the following exact words are for V, for this person. And number 4, fabric covers it. She added like a skin. So fabric covers it. This is the first part. I put here quotation mark followed by a comma. Don't forget a comma inside the quotation mark. To say that we have another part of a sentence, yeah, like a skin. She added like skin. Okay, guys? So this is the second part of the direction. I hope you understand, guys, the lesson. And I'm gonna put another video for writing. Don't forget to watch both of them to understand. And some of you are asking me, teacher, what about the previous videos? All the videos, guys, you will find them in here. You will find them in my YouTube channel. You will find the videos of grade 5, all of them in playlists. Just go to playlists in here and you will find grade 5 Pearson Reading Street in here. You will find all the videos from the beginning of the online teaching in here in the playlist. Okay, guys? See you next time in another lesson. Goodbye.